Thompson flips it, bouncing puck. Alex Tuch around behind the net. Center scores!
What a play here by Alex Tuch.
Wills his way in there. He gets around to the net right here, uses his body, the reach, and just slides it right out across the top of that blue paint.
Forced to the outskirts, low. Nice move by Johnston, and he scores. What hands in tight.
Watch this filthy body language from Wyatt Johnston. He loses Korpisalo. Little shimmy shake. He's biting on that move to the net front. Instead, he just stops on a dime, brings it back to the backhand, and tucks.
Goes all the way to Thompson beside him, then fires, then steals. Zegras centers it in front, and they score!
And boy, can Zegras make a play. Before he arrives at this puck, he knows where he wants to go with it. And Grunstrom able to get body position on Pierre-Luc Dubois, the patience to get around Thompson.
Cross to Bryson, pressure, Stoller, Bertuzzi, cuts in front of the backhand, scores! What a goal! Tyler Bertuzzi!
Little spinorama backhand chip right here. Woo. And it goes inside the post, beating Hellebuck cleanly to the glove side. A bit of an unsuspecting play, but a brilliant one.
Lankinen rose up quickly to keep it out.
Here is McKinnon. Walking it, McKinnon still in control of the shot. Scott! Nathan McKinnon! Goal number 50 on the season!
This will be on some highlights tonight, leaving 2 Vancouver Canucks in the dust.
A historic 50th goal in the season. Such an incredible feat by any player.
He waits. Laferriere in front, Kempin shoots, and he scores! Down low, kind of a no-look play across. It's the backhand pass by Laferriere. That man down low, Laferriere's position, it's in tight. You don't have a lot of room. You've got to use some of those types of deceptive plays. And the Kings reloading with Trevor Moore. Down his off wing. Moore to the net. Right-hand shoots. He scores! Trevor Moore wins it! The speed of Moore was so fast, he was able to stick handle the puck to the middle of the ice. And with all that momentum, you get a chance to hug your teammates.
Played that nicely as a forward, skating backwards as a D-man.
Navy Federal Credit Union on the ice. Take a peek at it.
Smith scores! Set up by guess who? Macklin Celebrini put it right on the money. Watch where his head is. He's observing everything that's going out in front of the net. He's looking. And then the passing lane is there, and Will Smith with a beautiful one-timer. See the St. Louis Blues on Friday. Kraft, Smith, the pass, the goal! Macklin Celebrini! Set up by his running mate, Will Smith.
How about this one from distance? And it is special the way these two guys connect. Smith and Celebrini always looking for one another.
Outlets Kovacevic gets a return. Bukestad moves in, centering pass. Home front. Last finishes a beautiful tic-tac-toe passing play.
Great passing play. What a pass by Haminao, and Glass makes no mistake as he threads this one past Logan Thompson.
Across the line, Brown. Brown a toe drag to the backhand. In front, Hughes.
This line is absolutely dynamic. That's strong hockey. What a strong take by Hughes.
I hit a body in front. Top line pushing.
Caulfield one-timer. Score! Cole Caulfield, 48.
This is an all-world pass by Yuri Slafkovsky. He gets it, and he directs it perfectly for Cole Caulfield. The fadeaway one-timer, but the precision one-touch pass by Yuri Slafkovsky is out of this world.
Round the wall, Caulfield. In flight, Cole Caulfield. Cutting in, chip shoot, score! Cole Caulfield did it again! 49 and counting! You can't stop this kid!
Gavrikov with a bad gap that allows Caulfield to cut to the inside of the ice, and then a quick release right between the legs of Igor Shesterkin.
There's Sammy Girard dancing his way in. Ricochets in front, they score! Ricard Raquel!
What a stick-to-skate play. In this traffic, Girard just kind of dumps it out front and hits a few bodies. He goes skate behind his back to his stick.
Rust curls in right wing. Chinakhov with speed, attacks the net, he scores! Little back
Down the wing, he flashes that shot to go around McDonough, and then a laser beam backhander. And his amazing season since coming over from Columbus continues.
Here we go. And it's knocked away by Cirelli. And here he comes. Short-handed. Cirelli in. Scores! Anthony Cirelli!
Cirelli knocks it off the wall, and it gets on his horse and goes. But Cirelli is able to protect the puck, get in really tight, and shovel the backhand over the goaltender. That is a giant goal.
Punched back in by McDonough. Centered in front. Girgensons scores!
Does he ever make a nice move and show some sweet hands, bringing it across the top of the crease and then putting it in on the backhand? Look at that. Oh, man. That is sweet. Atta boy, Gergie.
Gensel up top. Does Stu. Back into the corner for Kucherov. Back toward the net. Scores! What a shot by Nikita Kucherov!
So often he just does the unexpected. And then Kucherov looking to the front of the net, just completely surprised Skinner. It's right by his ear, top shelf on the short side.
Ridley Craig, far end, a tip in front, he scores! Dylan Cousins ties it at 1.
Brady Tkachuk throws it down to the front of the net. If he tries to settle that puck down, it allows Buffalo to get in position. But Cousins absorbs contact from Dahlin, gets inside position, reaches in the redirect.
Good bump on Yoki Harju. And then the steal. Sam Miskevich quickly on the puck, takes a shot, score!
Jumps right in, intercepts that pass, finds some open ice. The Bruins back off, and we know when Samoskevich, you give him a chance anywhere around that area, and he's going to let that wicked Wista go.
Stopped this time by Kemper. Floated back to the net. In front, LaRue makes the play in front and scores!
Watch this move. Just tucks it right in, uses the backhand, his reach, good poise in front of the net, wins a battle, and then just dekes Kemper right out of his shorts on this one. Nice play there by Zach LaRue.
Flames moving in on a 2-on-1. Frost, wait, shoots, scores! Oh my gosh. Did Morgan Frost have time? 2-on-1, and Morgan Frost is all day, and he goes short side. That's a perfectly placed shot, just off the post.
Out high, Marner over to the 4-point night, looking, wraparound chance, score! What a goal and what a night! Mitch Marner with a hat trick and his 5th point of the game.
Watch him find Martin. That's a little move, and then he gets Wolf outside the net. Quick little wraparound. What a night for number 93.
Gonzalo Adams with the line, throws it across, chop away from Puckett. Here goes Tippett. Tippett to Sanheim. Sanheim holds to Tippett. He scores! Oh, transition hockey, baby, at its best.
Wow, what a finish by Tippett. Tippett, the big intercept and then the transition play the other way. Good job by Tippett to recognize that Sorokin is moving to his left, to stop it, bring it back to his backhand.
Well, I don't remember where, when, or what that helper was, but Kirkmuller was just a really good player.
Mercer roofs it and scores on the toughest of angles.
Sometimes I don't think Mercer shoots enough. This is a wicked wrister up top. Look at the small window he has to shoot this puck.
Russ gets dumped. Crosby back to the point. Carlson keeps it in. Here he comes. Down low, Malkin. Score! A moment made for Malkin. 1,400 points.
Crosby-like fashion, Evgeny Malkin off a shot pass from Carlson. And what a beautiful goal for that milestone. 1,400 points.
Here comes Wilson. He's got some numbers. One-timer, Wood! It's right on the line, score!
But Wood is the one who shoots it. And Askarov gets a piece of it up and over, and it is Forsberg. He'll get that goal. Great job all the way to the net.
And it's out for Adam Wilsby. He's hit by Wenberg. Chance for Letty. Shoots and scores!
Watch Eklund. He beats his man Barron to the puck. And what a pass. My goodness me. And Nick Leddy, beautiful shot.
And now the Predators getting set to go back to 5-on-5, which I'm sure they'd prefer considering what's happened 4-on-4. Wenberg in and around. Marchessault, and he scores!
All I can say is absolutely wow. What a play by Alex Wenberg. He's going to take this all the way and then some. Good move to the outside.
Looking for the tip from Granlund, found it now. Breakaway Farabee, in behind the knee. Joel Farabee on the backhand, scores!
Spots Farabee, and Farabee was getting chased by Zellweger. He is able to protect that puck by going to the backhand and elevate, but what a pass by Gritty.
A headman pass to Frost, in alone, Deek shoots, scores! There is his 20th goal of the season for Morgan Frost.
Frost goes in on Husso, barely sneaks it through 5-hole.
Norris was ripped off by McMichael. 2-on-2 with Wilson. Wilson to his backhand. He scores! A spectacular short-handed goal.
Great speed by Connor. He waits at the exact right time when he saw Wilson have separation from the back checker. Right onto his tape. No chance for Quinn to corral the big fella.
Back denied.
In low in front scores. It's Easton Cowan.
This is an unbelievable tip pass by John Tavares. He knows exactly where Cowan is, and he's not trying to get this one to score. He's putting it right in the wheelhouse of Easton Cowan. That is just pure brilliance.
And a 3-on-2 the other way to Kempe, to Panarin. They score! Byfield wins it!
And then the Kings have skill on the ice, right? 3-on-2. Man, oh man, oh man. That's just skill at its best. You know Panarin's going to find Byfield. You just know it.
Taken away behind the net it goes. Mancini, but it's taken away by Cooley to the front. They score! Kyler Yamamoto.
And then watch this tip through his legs. And he's got just enough touch on that bottom right hand as Kyler Yamamoto.
Zuccarello with Hartman on the ice for their next shift for the Wild as Kopp knocks down an airborne puck. Kane and DeBrincat go to the net. Scores! Patrick Kane!
Watches just a flip out right there, and then Kopp's able to time it perfectly, watches it, handles it, and then, boy, oh boy, tic-tac-toe, and that's DeBrincat over to Patrick Kane. That's the right guy to have the puck.
Pass fed back. We go. Picked up by Stützle coming off the bench. In comes Tim Stützle with a burst. Stützle in. Oh, the goal by Tim Stützle. A spectacular drive. Puts on a Y-head. Cue up the goal of the year category. Tim Stützle, afterburners. Picks up the puck off the bench. That's Keandre Miller. That's Sean Walker. He drops him like it's nothing. What a play.
Carried across the line, Beauvillier turned in the wrong direction, and that leads to a break opportunity for Trocheck. He scores right through Charlie Lindgren.
Watch Trocheck's head. He's looking away from the net. He's looking past the whole way. He wants to pass it. If it's not there, he's going to zip it on the ice. It goes right through Lindgren's feet.
And credit to our terrific research department working hard in a 7-1 game. Cooley, hat-trick, and he scores!
And this one he takes a sweet little dip from Zibanejad. Another turnover for the Capitals. And into the shelf for Will Cooley, his first hat trick.
Backhands it out. Gathered up by Glass. Glass drives into the zone. Glass to his forehand. Shot! Score!
This is a thing of beauty by Cody Glass. Make the move. A nice long reach and a nice little pull to himself, pass to himself.
Skated down by Holloway. Spring Snuggerud. Thomas drives the middle. Hat-trick! What a play by Snuggerud!
And it's Holloway who puts it right on the tape of Snuggerud with the curl and drag. And it's a perfect toe drag on the back door to Thomas, who has a slam dunk.
Connor Bedard handing it off with Kaiser. Wyatt Kaiser lost it. Here's Eklund with a break. William Eklund on the breakaway. Score!
Check for your chances. William Eklund just will not give up on the puck, and boy, does he do a great job reading that play from Wyatt Kaiser attempting to get it to Bedard. And he puts on the Jets.
Eklund Celebrini to the net.
Brett Smith. Goal! What a play! What a goal!
That was nothing but pretty. Colin Graff, how does he know he's there? Somebody tell me how he knows Will Smith is there and the kids are all right.